I feel like whenever I come and sit by the water, for those of you who don't know, we live in a small coastal town in Rhode Island, and we live pretty close to the water. It's like a block away, and I often will come down here. I'll walk sometimes I'll just drive, and just sit by the water and think. I always feel like whenever I come by the water, I have to like do my best thinking. It's almost like how we do our best thinking in the shower. That's kind of how I feel. It's like this place where I go to like think about things that are going on in my life, think about things that I want to plan, just contemplate whatever whatever it is. I come to contemplate. And there's something so beautiful about a cold, rainy, moody day in New England. It's kind of quintessential to the New England life you're gonna have these days. I'll put in a clip and show you kind of my view in a second here. But yeah, I'm just chilling by the water, thinking about everything. And there's a couple little guys over here, little seagulls chilling with me. They honestly look like they're like squatted up, like they want to fight me. It's quite interesting. I guess I could show you, but what's up, guys? But I was sitting here and I was thinking, more about like my journey and where I'm headed. And something that I have realized over the last couple of months of really taking my health and fitness serious is that the scale does not tell me everything. It is not a full picture of what is going on with my body. And I think that a lot of people know that. I think a lot of people, they understand that. But for me, at first, if I would lose a couple of pounds, I'd be so excited. I'd be so happy. I'd feel like my hard work was paying off. But then if the next day I was like 5 pounds up or like 2 pounds up, I would get so discouraged. Like, not enough to like stop doing what I was doing, but enough to like make an impact on my mental health, because it just felt like all of that hard work was like wasted. I quickly realized that that's not how health and fitness works. Like, the scale doesn't just tell me everything that I need to see. It's a very small, it should be a very small portion of my journey. Like, I do weigh myself pretty much every day just because I like to keep track of it. But had I not gotten a better mindset about the scale, I think that it would be incredibly difficult to continue using it and using it as a tool. The reason I say that it's not the totality is because when you are training your body, one, if you're going from doing nothing to doing something, you're gonna gain muscle. Your body's gonna, it's changing. It's reacting to what you're doing to it. And so I've been doing a lot of weight training. I do a little bit of cardio, and then I do weight training most every day. And I've seen a consistent pattern where, like, yes, I will drop weight. So far since January, I've lost 40 pounds, which is awesome. But this last set of numbers, like the tens, it's been really hard for me to get out of. And I think that I'm realizing that it's because I'm building muscle. And so I can look in my mirror, and I actually saw some pictures yesterday that you could see my body looked completely different from just a couple of months ago. And when I look in the mirror, I can see the changes. Like, I can feel like my skin is like looser. And like I can see like my shoulders are like growing muscle, like things like that. Like, I can see those changes, but the scale is not reflecting that. And I think that if you only rely on the scale to tell you that you're doing good, it's not going to work out for you. Your mental health is going to decline because you're going to be so discouraged that you're putting all this work in, you're sweating your ass off, but the scale's not moving. I think this is a bigger picture for just anything in life that we try to do and succeed at. If you're an artist and you measure your success by how many people like your art, or how many clicks on social media that you get, it's not going to, in the long term, give you that satisfaction that you're looking for. It's not going to show you real success. The successes are in you creating something that you truly believe in, that you truly feel is beautiful, and that means something to you. That's where those validation feelings are going to come from. It's not going to be based on, or it should not be based on, how many people are telling you that they like your work, how many likes and views and things like that you're getting from your creative piece of art. Because if you let it be that, if you let your success be built on something that doesn't show the total picture, then you're going to be let down. So like for my weight loss, like if I look at the scale and it's not moving anywhere, I'm going to get discouraged. I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to be like, this is pointless. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting my body through this? And I'm not looking at the total picture of like, hey, I'm losing inches. I'm losing, my clothes fit different. My body feels stronger. I have more stamina. My mental clarity is better. Like, if I don't look at the total picture, I'm going to get discouraged and want to give up. Thankfully, I realized this pretty quickly, because I think in the past, that's what I struggled with, is that I would try, like, I would feel like I was trying really hard and it wasn't getting me anywhere. Whatever your thing is, whatever the thing is that you're striving for, whether it's writing a new novel, whether it's some kind of art, whether it's finances, whatever muscle you're trying to work out, and trying to be successful in, you need to make sure that you're taking a look at the totality of what it means for this thing to be successful. Life is incredibly nuanced, and we can't put all of our eggs into one basket. We can't judge someone based on one interaction or one thing that we see about them. And I think that we should treat ourselves that way. Like, we can't judge any kind of success based on one aspect of the process. I think that it's good to constantly be checking in with yourself. That's why I do still weigh myself. But I think that it's important to understand that it's not the big picture. There are many pieces to the puzzle that make the whole picture. And I think that as humans, we need to understand that. We need to understand that there are many aspects to almost everything that we do. Nothing is just black and white, pretty much. I mean, murder is murder, but then it's very rare that anything is black and white. There's a lot of gray in the world. Almost everything is nuanced. And so, as a creator, as a person that's striving for something, I think it's important to remember that, and to not just base your successes off of one aspect that you think will show and prove to yourself that you have been successful in this area. I hope that this video makes sense. I hope that you understand like where I'm coming from. I hope that it's helpful to kind of see this perspective. Maybe it's something that you've already heard before, or maybe, I know it's not revolutionary, but it's something that I've learned in the process, and that's what I just want to convey to you guys in these videos, are just the things that I'm learning along the journey. And so I hope that it's helpful in some way. Maybe you've already known it, but maybe you needed a reminder. And I hope that this helps. I hope that you can take away that if you just work hard and you remain consistent and you keep showing up for yourself in whatever aspect it is, like I said before, creatively, financially, whatever it is, if you just keep showing up for yourself and you keep working hard, you will see the results. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be this year, but just keep showing up for yourself. Just keep building that trust. Like I said before in a couple videos ago, like keep proving to yourself that you're going to show up. Build that trust back in yourself. use the tools that you have to measure your success, but also just consider the big picture. Those results are going to come eventually. I'm not there. Obviously, you can see, just like I can see. I'm not like perfectly healthy yet. And I may not ever be, but I'm trying my hardest. I'm going to keep showing up for myself. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that you take something away from it. I hope that you feel encouraged. We're all in some type of journey together. Humanness is messy and confusing and hard, and the world's not a great place right now. And so I hope that these videos help, and I hope that we can build a community where we can support each other. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, please let me know. I'm just kind of shooting off the shit once it comes into my brain, and it's like, oh, I think that's important, I should talk about that. But if you have anything that you have questions about, or if you want me to talk about that I experienced, I'd love to talk about it. So suggest something, I guess. Again, I don't know what these videos are really doing. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing it. I will if you want me to. Like, if someone requests something, I will. But I'm just doing this for me, really. And if it helps somebody along the way, then cool. But yeah, thank you so much. It really does truly mean so much to me that you're watching this. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being you. And thank you so much for being alive.